Luke Rice is back with another video for you at the channel. And an interesting video at this, because if you're considering the legendary mighty off-road beast that is the Yamaha XT660R. The thing is that you may want to, you don't have to, but something that you might do as an owner is you might go, well, my levers on my mighty XT660R, they're black, they're standard, I don't get on with them very well, not really interested in them. I want like some newer levers that look better, that look more stylish, that I might even feel better in the hand.
That makes a good point.
Luke Wright has meant that certain levers, like good quality aftermarket, they do actually sometimes feel better than the manufacturers. Not all the time though. You know, an example would be, Luke Wright can say from experience, the ZX-10R Superbike, the levers that Kawasaki have fitted to that absolute supersonic motorcycle, to the Superbike, are amazing. They're factory levers. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And Luke Wright is saying they're absolutely amazing. On the ZX-10R Superbike. So Luke Wright had never replaced the levers on the ZX-10 Superbike. They even have a brushed finish. They're absolutely exquisite, exotic, beautiful, exotica. Amazing. But on this Yamaha XT660R, you're going to find that Yamaha would of course just fitted standard. They would have fitted standard levers, which usually are black. Well, you're going to figure out how to replace these levers on the mighty XT660R here at Luke Wright, as you're about to learn how to replace the clutch lever. Luke Wright repeats, the clutch lever.
I'm kick-ass.
Figure out how to replace the clutch lever here at Luke Wright. You're going to have so much fun with this. Let's get started and hit the intro.
Nice. It's showtime.
And now you're going to need a massive pair of grips, as we are about to loosen off the clutch cable.
Cool.
I guess what always helps is to either take a felt tip pen or something, just to put a little marker on how woven up this clutch lever adjuster is. The theory is, when the new lever actually then goes in, you've got a little marker to go, that's where the clutch adjuster position was, and you can then match it. So far so good. Whoa, now comes away the tired, worn out lever on the legendary XT660R. It's coming out. The clutch lever cable is going to be very tight. This XT was never gifted with hydraulic clutch lever, it's just purely cable. That's going to be quite tight. Oh shit. You alright?
I've done it again. I warned you, but did you listen to me? Oh no, you knew it all, didn't you? Oh, it's just a harmless little bunny, isn't it?
The way it comes the lever, but you got to be careful because it is designed to have a lot of pressure going through it, because it's controlling what your clutch cable does and how you change gear. So you're going to want to put some lovely BDX fluid there, lubricate. It's very good at destroying oil and also cleaning metal.
No fucking shit, lady! Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
There's a spanky new lever. And you're trying to put the clutch lever cable in the groove that you will see that is shaped to the inside of the lever. And now we have our fixing bolt as well, and we're testing that the clutch cable has got lots of tension on it. So far so good. The iPhone with some amazing technology and algorithms producing lovely video here.
I'm kick-ass.
So why we're putting the screwdriver through the hole so that the lever hole marries up with the original Yamaha XT hole. Just little tricks you pick up as you work on motorcycles that makes life a lot easier. So tighten up the bolt and keep going until it's nice and tight. And then what you're going to do, I'm then going to take a nut that came from the bolt, and you are going to nip up the nut.
See if it fits.
Are we saying that literally the lever where the cable sits into just didn't quite meet the Yamaha?
It was just a bit thicker.
Ah, so the actual part where the cable fits into the groove, that area there was thicker than this Yamaha piece here.
Yeah, so it's binding now. It's perfect.
Just like that.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh, bloody hell. That's what experience does. It teaches you these things. I'm teaching youngsters at college now. They wouldn't be learning these skills. They'd be like, oh, we just have to buy new levers. Because they don't know any different. And now we've got a lovely smooth actuation, nice feeling clutch on the Legendary Yamaha XT660R. There's just a gentle daub of the kitchen paper. And now we've soaked up any residual BDX fluid, and straight away, there we go, super lovely, good feeling, brand new clutch lever. How nice is that?
I'm kick-ass.
Well, look, guys, hope you enjoyed that quite useful and quite instructive workshop video at Luke Ride's workshop. And Luke Rides really hopes this has been very helpful for you, especially if you own one of the last of the Yamaha XT660R's, last of the massive single-cylinder engines with fuel injection, double overhead cam, computer management, absolutely sublime throttle, really quick throttle thanks to that fuel injection, and all really reliable engine from Yamaha. And it's a shame that it seems that it is only just KTM and Husqvarna who are the last manufacturers to build massive single-cylinder engines, whereas what's happened is in the rest of the motorcycle industry is that they have gone away from that. Probably as two cylinders are more efficient, they take maybe the load better, which makes them more efficient, probably less emissions. And unfortunately, because of that drive for less emissions and less toxins in the atmosphere, the single cylinder engine is becoming really difficult to try and keep within world emissions and Euro emissions. So it's so sad that we're probably not going to see many of these engines in the future. Probably KTM and Husqvarna will be the last manufacturers, and there is something to be said for all that instant load down, massive torque, and having one cylinder do all the work, rather than two cylinders, where those two cylinders have got to spin faster and got to rev higher to produce the same torque and the same power. So I hope Luke Wright really hopes you found that very interesting. Helps you if you're considering the last of the massive single-cylinder engines, the legendary Yamaha XT660R, which Luke Wright gives his massive seal of approval, Luke Wright's seal of approval, for which enduro even Luke Wright would recommend that you own and experience the absolute beast underneath. Take your time. Luke Wright really suggests take your time and make sure that you road test your legendary Yamaha XT660R at the end of fitting your new clutch lever. It's important that you do that. You've got to make sure the clutch is right, but most importantly is you don't want the clutch because maybe the adjuster on the new lever isn't quite set up for the engine, and you need to move the adjuster to set it up properly for the engine, where you don't want the engine just slightly biting on the clutch when you've released the lever, because that is something that can happen. You fit a new lever to your motorcycle and think everything's fine, and you let the clutch out and the engine's actually pulling the motorcycle just a little bit. That's actually because you haven't adjusted the adjuster on your lever so that the adjuster is not touching the clutch and is away from the clutch, so that you don't get the lever biting the clutch when you fully released it. I hope that makes sense. Luke Wright hopes that makes sense. And Luke Wright to see you on the next episode of the channel. Fantastic. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next episode here at Luke Wright.
The way we...
The little rascal has spirit. As was it?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Heck you, kid.